Alright guys, Epic fucking Slayers here and welcome to today's weekly vendor reset Best Buy video featuring two very nice AUGs and a must buy rate of fire magazine. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to hit that like button, it really does help me out, and turn on notifications if you haven't already. Timestamp will be in the description for you guys, and with that said, let's get into the video. At this week's special equipment vendor, there's a couple of items here that I think are worth picking out. So the first one is this Aug A3 Para XS. Now this has got very high base damage, almost as much as mine, so it's about 90% or just over. This one's got Hurried, Adept and Deadly. What you probably want to do is roll away Adept here for responsive, as you don't really need Adept on the Aug A3. SMGs naturally have a high crit chance on them anyway, so this is a very nice Aug, definitely worth picking up. I will just go down quickly and show you this prototype electronics mod with pretty high electronics amount of 259. It's also got very high skill power, so if you are in need of an electronics mod with skill power, worth picking up. And lastly, no one will mention this, but this heavy magazine spring is very good. It's got very high rate of fire, it's got reload speed, critical hit chance. You're going to want to use this on one of the big belt-fed LMGs, the ones with the 100 in the mag. If you're wanting to go into PvP, then this will really help because it will give you that extra rate of fire that you don't normally get off the other magazines. So there you go guys, that's some good pickups from the special equipment vendor. At this week's special blueprints vendor, we have for you shotgun warriors the SASG-12, one of the best shotguns in the game, but fortunately they have been nerfed a little bit in 1.6.1, which is great. We've got the classic M44 carbine, which is again a bolt-action sniper rifle. It's got very high damage. Mine actually has 184k, so almost the max. We've got a firearms mask. There's also stamina knee pads, but I already have them. We've got quick release magazine blueprint and angled grip. Really, for anyone who's old in this game, then you just want to get what you don't have. But for anyone who's new, then I would certainly recommend getting the SSG and the classic M44 and trying those out. At the base of operations Dark Zone gear vendor this week, we have this very nice extended magazine with 120.5% magazine size, crit damage and rate of fire. It's a very good buy if you're in need of a rate of fire magazine. The magazine size is almost max. I would certainly recommend picking this one up if you don't already have one. At this week's advanced weaponry vendor, we've got this very nice PP19. It's got a very high damage roll. It's got Deadly, Meticulous and Hurried. You're going to want to roll away Meticulous for responsive, and then you've got yourself a very nice PP19, which is probably one of the best SMGs for PvE, and it's not so bad in PvP, really. This quick release magazine is also a very good pickup for you, again, you shotgun warriors out there. It's got reload speed, mag size, and rate of fire, so yeah, I definitely recommend picking this one up as well. At the Wolves Den safe house this week, we've got this very nice first wave Vector 45 ACP. The damage roll is a little bit less than mine. It's not on the high side, really. This one's got Unforgiving, Accurate, and Responsive. Unfortunately, Unforgiving being in the first slot, you'd really prefer it in the third slot. You'd roll away Accurate for whatever you need. Something like Deadly would probably work out here. But really, this is only if you need the first wave Vector 45 ACP with good talents, because you don't really want to be using this one when you have to put in stam up to 4790. But yeah, it's definitely worth picking up if you don't have one already. At the Autumn's Hope safe house this week, we've got this nice rolled stamina mod, 253 stamina, 3% skill haste. Now, stamina mods unfortunately aren't used as much in builds nowadays, but if you are in need of a stamina mod with skill haste, this is a very good one to pick up. At the East 40th Street DZ checkpoint this week, we've got this really nice tactical Aug A3P. Now, the base damage on this, well, that's my MP7. The base damage on this isn't nearly the max. It's about 45%. It's got Deadly, Responsive, and Vicious, though. So you'd probably want to use this in last stand. You'd roll away Vicious for whatever you want, probably Unforgiving. And then you've got yourself an amazingly rolled tactical Aug A3P. At this week's West 53rd Street DZ checkpoint, we've got this nice prototype stamina mod. It's got a very high stamina roll of 262 out of 272, and it's got a good health roll on it of 3,127. If you are in need of a stam mod with health, then it's worth picking this one up this week. At the DZ4 safe room this week, we have this very nice electronics mod. It's got 255 electronics on it, so pretty good, and it's got the max roll skill haste. So if you are in need of an electronics mod with skill haste, it's worth picking these up this week. At the DZ6 safe room this week, we've got this really nice Sentry's Core chest piece. It's got health, skill haste, and ammo capacity. You probably just want to roll away the major stat for whatever you want. If you want firearms, then obviously you can roll it to the max. This is a very good centrifugal chess piece. There you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching today. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you did enjoy this one. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.